Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Dr. TK. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, Abundant BFF. On this channel, I'm all about abundant experiences, especially as it relates to mindset, business, and family. And so I wanted to walk you through what I do to prep my family, not just for any ordinary trip to Orlando, because we go a lot, but this trip is a little different because on the front end, I'm actually doing a 2-day business event where I'm meeting with my clients. And then on the second half of the trip, we are going to check into our Walt Disney World resort. And then we are going to enjoy some, Walt Disney World festivities. So I'm going to show you, I'll put it right here on the screen. I'm going to share with you what I do to prep for a trip in terms of what's on my little travel board. So I started watching YouTube videos probably about 5 to 6 months ago when we first planned on going. And we ran into the very Merry Christmas party, I'm going to say on accident, meaning I had already planned out my client's event a couple of months prior. However, we were looking into potentially going on a cruise, but I didn't know if I wanted to do a 3-night cruise going into the Bahamas on the Disney Cruise Line, or if I wanted to do something else. So as I was searching options, it made more sense that we do something that we have not done before. We've done a Disney cruise before. We haven't done the Bahamas before on Disney Cruise through the Wish. We did it through San Diego, California. But neither me or my family has been to the Mickey Very Merry Christmas party. And it's something that's always been on my bucket list. So I started watching YouTube videos and I started getting together things and experiences that we would like to do while we're there. So I'm going to go in order. So I always like to put together a vision board. I will share with you what that vision board looks like that we have put together, that I have put together on Canva through some like Pinterest board pictures. Then, of course, the categories are travel accommodations. And so one big ordeal with travel accommodations is that I want to make sure that, of course, we have a place to stay. We are Disney Vacation Club members, but for this trip, we will not be using our vacation points, nor will we be renting points because we thought about this too late. And it's a very popular time of year, starting from the Christmas party all the way into the New Year. So we found a reservation through the Value Resort. We do own a timeshare through Marriott, and we originally booked that, but it just made more sense so that we don't have to rent a car and to honestly save money, because I'd rather put the money into the experience of going to the parks, trying new restaurants and experiences, that we should just, catch the bus or the monorail based on, what we're seeing and where we are staying. So I went ahead 2 weeks ago and switched over our timeshare outside of Disney Vacation Club, because we have another timeshare through my mom. And then we're going to stay on property so that we can just catch the buses. And then, of course, also with travel accommodations, we want to look at the Disney gift cards. And so I'm actually going to take y'all with me when I go into Sam's Club to purchase the gift cards. I need to get a better idea of how much we are budgeting for example, our tickets for Epcot, because we will be doing the Food and Wine Festival. So I really want to use our gift cards for that, as well as going ahead and buying the gift card and putting it into the app to pay for the remaining part of our room in addition to food. And I like the gift cards because you can actually stay in budget. So I'll take y'all with me to Sam's Club, because you do get like $5+ off depending on how much you buy. Then, of course, we have clothing. And so on my list, I have like different websites that different family YouTube channels have talked about for kids. But I primarily, we have a lot of stuff at our house, especially for our son. It's just really about like matching some items or getting like newer shirts or something like that. But I'm not a real big advocate right now, right before the holiday, to like just do a splurge on a shopping spree for a whole lot of clothes that may not even be worn again for a while based off where we stay and the change of the weather. From my understanding, Orlando is not cold right now. Our weather where we stay at, we're closer to the mountains in California. We just changed. So it went from like drastically 100 degrees to like 80 degrees to like 70 degrees to like 60 degrees in our house. And so clearly I got on a sweater. So we have planned out, for the most part, at least for the Christmas party, some coordinated family outfits. I'm actually waiting on our shirts to come in the mail. I ordered them on Etsy, but for whatever reason, Etsy has combined my home address with the city and state of my office for my business. So it tends to like mail things to the wrong location. So I hope that our Tops will be here in enough time, and then we're pretty much just going to dress the bottom according to what everybody else has, and I'm gonna order like a little cardigan or something like that. I ordered some Mickey Mouse ears, so I'll pop up our shirts right here, in which, you know, they're gonna come on time. And then I'm also gonna pop up my Mickey ears that I actually ordered. Same thing happened, but she actually confirmed my address, so I'm just waiting for those to arrive. They should arrive by Friday. Right now it's October 30th, so they should arrive because we leave fairly soon. Also, I just like noted some things when I was putting together my vision board, some items that I may want for my clothing, but you know, they change as you start packing. And then another checkbox that I did was to review any videos about the Christmas party expectations. Like some of the videos that I saw said, you know, Orlando is pretty warm. You can check the weather, but it's good to wear something light underneath, and then you can just put a sweater over it versus wearing a sweater and then you're extremely hot in Orlando walking around the park, because we can actually get into Magic Kingdom at 4 o'clock, even though the party doesn't start until I believe 6 or 7. And then I also made a long list of my video plans. For example, this one. So some of the videos that I'm going to make that are going to be more on the shorter side is, you know, how we shopped for the trip, which is this video. I'm also going to do a pack with me, travel day, resort tour based on where we stay. I'll probably do a review when we get back to talk about the whole experience itself, because again, it's our first time. And then of course the actual experience itself on top of separate park days. So this may be like, I don't know, a 5 to 7 part series. It just really depends on how long some of these videos are and how specific I want to be with the topic. Then I listed out some rides that we actually want to ride that have what's called the holiday spirit per some videos. So they said that Space Mountain is decked out, Monsters Inc., Mad Tea Parties, the Speedway, and Jungle Cruise are all decorated for Christmas. So because we go to Walt Disney World a lot and we're Magic Key holders out here in Disneyland, I know the parks are different. However, I don't want to go all the way out there and just literally get on the same rides that we get on all the time. If they're decorated differently for Christmas, I want to focus on those and then actually enjoy the party and do all the activities. From my understanding, you will not be able to do all the activities because it's just like too many. So make sure if you're going that you actually watch various videos of at least the party from 2023. There are a lot of videos out there on YouTube. Then I wrote down experiences from the videos. So from what I can gather, I'm kind of like your Cliff Notes, right? For going to the party, because your girl doesn't binge watch all these videos. So some of the experiences that I ran across is making sure that we get a good spot for the fireworks. I don't need to be in the front, but I just need to make sure that we are on Main Street to see the fireworks. Make sure that we look at what characters are out so that we can do our meet and greet with photos, which is why we got on our, you know, little outfits. Then they have 2 parades, one at 8:30 and one at 11. So we can choose which parade we want to go to. I'm more than likely going to rewatch some of the videos that I tagged on my YouTube channel so that I can make sure that I choose the time of the parade that makes the most sense. For example, with the fireworks and or leaving the park. And then they also mentioned the snowfall on Main Street, of course, just being the ambiance of the Christmas party. Definitely want to see that. And then they also have something called the Merriest Celebration Show. From what I gather, the show is around 7:40, 9:25, 10:35, and 11:55. So I guess right before the park closes. And then these are some things that they had listed on various videos of different types of parties. So Club Tinsel Dance Party, that's in Tomorrowland. Disney Junior Jingo Jam, I'll make sure to link all the names up. That's at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration, that's like a show, I guess, in front of the castle. And that is, the shows that are at 7:40 and all those different times. Frozen at the castle at 8:15. And again, these are just things based off of last year. I don't know how it's going to change when we get there. In terms of the rest of our trip outside of the very Christmas party, I also have resorts that I just like to go to because they start to put out Christmas decoration. So our infamous go-to is always Grand Floridian. Grand Floridian is one of my favorite resorts to stay at, especially as a DVC member. And I just love the big gingerbread house. And so we're not staying there this trip, but I know my son is going to want to go to the castle. He's going to want to go to the Polynesian. And those are 2 locations that we've often stayed at in the past. We even rented out the bungalow. I'll make sure to link that video below because that was a big surprise that we did for our kids last summer in 2023. But I feel like sometimes when, you expose yourself and your kids to those beautiful experiences, it's kind of like you can't go back. But for this trip, we not staying there, because this time of year, these people done lost their mind in terms of how much these rooms are costing, even with a discount. So we made dining reservations. I'm not sure if we're going to keep both. We made one at Park Fair at Grand Floridian. We also made one at Bay Lake Tower. We've actually never stepped foot in Bay Lake Tower, so I think we might keep that reservation, because it's also on a day that we have nothing to do and we can honestly hop on the monorail and go around to the different resorts, let my son see a little glimpse of Polynesian and maybe grab some lunch, and then we'll clearly eat breakfast, so we can pretty much spend a whole half of a day and then maybe even go to Disney Springs, but just like get outside the house and use the monorail and the bus system. So that's pretty cool. There was something that was on here, but it's not available when we go out there, which is the Fort Wilderness Lodge sleigh rides. But we might go back when the sleigh rides are available during the new year. So if we do that, I'll keep y'all posted, and then I'll do like a whole to-do list for this as well. And then the regular things that we have to get in order, of course, is just like the basic packing, like toiletries. So with that said, I have a small mini Amazon haul mixed in with some Walmart purchases that I've been hiding from my son because he doesn't even know that we're going. It's Wednesday. We're going to tell him on Halloween tomorrow morning. So that way, right after we tell him, then we'll like leave the house, or we'll tell him at some point tomorrow. I don't know what time, but we'll tell him tomorrow. And then that way, like, he is getting his hair cut. I'm getting my hair done. Like, it'll make sense as to why all these things are happening. But some of this stuff is like normal. Like, I already got, my nail broke, but I already got like the Christmas nails. I don't know if you can see it. I got the Christmas nails right here, but I'm going to get like another decoration. I'm going to see if my nail design person can do like the Mickey Mouse ears. So I'm going to get that done on Friday. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. Him and my husband are getting their hair cut on Friday. But in the meantime, let's do this mini haul. And then as I'm actually going to order more things on Walmart.com and Amazon.com that did not come. And I'll go over that in a second. So let's go ahead and get into this little mini haul. Okay, so this just got delivered today. It was a total of like 3 boxes. You know, I got some stuff that's outside the trip, which is like my vitamins and things like that. But just wanted to go over some of these things. So Walmart has some good stuff for boys, and it's a lot more affordable at the store or on the Walmart.com website versus Target for whatever reason. Target is like triple the price. This was $5.98. So it says up to Snow Good, and it has Stitch on here. So I got my son is 6. I got him a 6'7". And we also got him like the Jack Nightmare Before Christmas. We wore that for like a Halloween Disneyland trip. So I got that, and my goal is to actually put this in what we call the surprise travel box. So I decorate, I'll show you, but I'll also like show you how I do it when I put it together. I bought all this stuff for our scrapbook and for my planner like a year or 2 ago. And I really haven't put together any type of scrapbook. And so I'm just going to use the paper as I see fit. But I have like a lot of paper from like Hobby Lobby, like the Christmas, travel. Got, I think, 2 travel ones. Oh, and then another Christmas one. So what I'll typically do is cut these up. I don't know. And I have 2 size boxes. So I may use this size box because it's pretty tiny. And then fold up this shirt with another thing that I'll show you and just basically announce where we're going and when. I think this shirt can roll up and literally get put in here. I've done this before for when we went to Disneyland Paris, but the box was a lot bigger because his passport and other things were in there. So I'm going to roll that up. Okay, so in terms of what we got, like I said, halfway through the trip, we're going to be staying at a resort inside the bubble. So I got these on Amazon. Again, I saw a lot of this stuff on other people's videos, and I was like, oh, that's cute. So another tip is when you're watching videos about how to best prepare for your trip, take note of what they're telling you. Go put it in your Amazon cart or put it on your list. That way you don't have to watch the whole video. or go through the whole list of what's in their link from their Amazon storefront or Walmart storefront and try to find it, right? So everything that I am showing you, if it is available, it will be linked down below through Amazon, Walmart, and that's pretty much it today. So I have these stickers. And now I did take this out earlier and then they started to get messed up. So I'm going to pop a picture up right here. But they were, I think, about $14.99 on Amazon. And basically they go in the window. And I thought it would be pretty cool to hang these up in the window of the hotel room so that we can actually decorate it while we're there. Because we'll be at the hotel from, let's see, I think we'll be over there 4 nights. So that'll be enough time. Disneyland, I have a habit of losing glasses. I should have listened to all these moms that talk about don't take your expensive glasses. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lose mine. So I didn't bring a case and I put the glasses like on my head or like right here on my shirt. And when we were getting on the Incredibles ride at Disneyland, a pair of Gucci glasses, I put them in the little thing. And then my son kept saying, you gotta get your stuff. And I thought he meant my purse. We got off the ride. As soon as we walked down, I realized I didn't have them. They checked all the carts, somebody grabbed it and walked off the ride. And that's weird because typically people at Disney turn in stuff, but I guess they ain't turning in no Gucci glasses. So I bought me some Amazon Gucci glasses and I'm just gonna go ahead and take these for $12. So these came with a case. It also came with a white cloth, but they're red and green, big face, accent in like, you know, Amazon little gold right here. And from the inside, they look exactly like the outside. And when I put them on, these popping, okay? So they're super cute. And I'm gonna take these and honestly make these my everyday glasses, okay? So I'll make sure to pack these and put them in my bag. All right. And then this has been something on my list for a while. So I end up getting these disposable Color Me placemats. It's a total of 24. They come in 3 different designs. You can use crayons, you can use markers. But what I love about them is that they have the adhesive tape. And so with the adhesive tape, you can actually think about it like you go out to a restaurant. Some of these restaurants no longer entertain kids, or they'll have the paper with no crayons, the crayons with no paper. And I realized that I don't want my son sometimes just sitting on the iPad, or sometimes he don't even want to be on the iPad. He want to do some activities. And so I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and or some type of general store, and I'll get like the smaller, what I consider like travel pack of crayons versus the ones he has for school. But I'm going to take a few of these in his backpack. That way, if we're on the plane, he can pull one of these out. If we're sitting down at a restaurant eating, he can pull one of these out. If we're sitting in the room, he can pull one of these out just to keep him busy. So it comes in a pack of 24. It says Disney Baby, and I'll make sure to link these up as well. The size is pretty big. It's 18 by 24, and it's for both water and tear resistant. And like I said, you can use crayons or markers. So pretty nice. Okay. So got those. And then because I'm not still all the way sure, even 3 days away of our trip, so even though I'm not all the way sure about all of my outfits just yet, even though we leave fairly soon, here is the iWatch band that I got. So I just decided I have one that's like black and pink, meaning the castle is pink and the white part is black. But I decided to get this one so that I can switch them out, and pretty much the black and pink or the white can pretty much go with everything that I wear. So this is pretty handy, of course, because I'll have my magic band on the other side. I mentioned that we were going to do the surprise box. So we like to do vision boards around here. So my son wanted me to print out some stuff through a Canva vision board that we made, and I decided to make me one as well. So I'm going to show you the ticket that I got printed out. It's on cardstock, and it says, Merry Christmas, you're going to Disney World. Passenger, my son's name. Destination, Disney World. It has the date that we're flying. Message, love mom and dad at Mid1. So he's going to get this ticket. I think it's too big to fit into that little box, but maybe I'll just set it on top. Thought that would be cute. And then this is my board inspo that's going to go in my planner. I'm going to start planning back, y'all. So this is a vision board. I know it's a little bright, but This is a vision board, A5 that I made on Canva. So it says Walt Disney World, Very Merry Christmas Party. It has like a sample of the tickets. It has the Food and Wine Festival. It has tickets of like a picture of a plane seat. And then it also has like one of the restaurants that we made a reservation for that we may or may not keep, but it's all about the vision coming to life. Then this is the official Very Merry Christmas Party 2024 that I'm going to put in my little journal. So it has a picture of the Grand Floridian, big old tree. It has Mickey and Minnie, I guess, in their attire for the parade. And then it has like an outfit inspo. This isn't the outfit that I'm wearing, but I was just trying to get an idea. I don't know if it could show. I was trying to get an idea of like what I wanted to wear. But ultimately like a little tennis skirt. I'm going to get like the little cute t-shirt. Wear my Mickey Mouse shoes that I have already from Aldo. And Mickey Mouse ears. So we have that. And then what else is in here? We got some other stuff that I'm just manifesting for business. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Like I said, we're going to decorate this board. So I'll go more into detail when I actually create the board. But these are some other stickers, again, because I bought a whole stack of stuff from Hobby Lobby over a year ago and never did anything with my scrapbook. But I may or may not use this because it doesn't go with the flow. Like November, for example, when we're going to Disney World, is in the Thanksgiving colors, which it should. But we're going to be celebrating the Christmas activities, so really doesn't go, so that may not be used. I have this big old scrapbook pack right here from Hobby Lobby that has like all of these letters and stickers. So like Disney, A Trip to Remember, Parade Time, Main Street. This was like $5. So it has a total of, what is it, 15 pieces? 17 pieces. So I've used some of them already when we went to Alani for Christmas and when we went to the Disneyland Paris, but I'm going to use other ones. So also I had ordered these. Clearly you could tell the times that I had ordered them because it has our little mask. So we have these because we're checking him into school for the first time during 2020. That's how long I've had these stickers. And then we also have stickers for like the whole family on Etsy. I'm sure you can make them on your own, but I just like to buy them for sheets for like $6. And I used to use all stickers in my journal. So this is more than likely the sticker we're going to use since we're only taking our youngest son to Disney World. So that's exciting. If I can find that shop that still has those stickers, I will link it below. So for our Magic Band, we've lost 2 of them and gained 1 of them back, and then almost lost 1 last week. So the first time, my eldest son had lost his during Halloween last year, and somebody turned it in and mailed it to our house. But he was playing with it, trying to show it off in front of another kid that he didn't even know. And then, 2 weeks later, we found it in the mail. So thank you for whoever turned it in, because they do have a tracker. Then mine actually flew off on the Matterhorn, because if y'all know, that ride been since 1850. The ride is old and it's super shaky, not appropriate for a bad back at Disneyland. It's so in California. So my watch, I had this little clamp on, but I guess it slid to the wrong section. And when I got off the ride, my watch was gone. Well, guess what? It's on the track at the Matterhorn. So your girl lost my watch. So then I had to order another one. Then my son, still the eldest son, were standing on the bridge to get on the cars, and his watch just falls off. Luckily, it fell on the track where somebody was standing right there, so they just gave it back to us. But bottom line is, these watches are flimsy, okay? They need to do better. So we pay all them money for them watches and they just come off. So it's always best that you order the clamps. So they're pretty inexpensive. They come in all black. They come in different colors. We've ordered them before. Do I know where the pack of 12 are from last summer? Absolutely not. But this is how they look right here. So you just like slide them on this part of your watch, and then once you clamp the watch, you just slide it over in the middle. But we got plenty of colors like pink, purple, black, red. So I guess me, my husband, and our youngest son can pick one based off maybe our outfits or something like that. And then lastly, I'm gonna pop a picture of this because I definitely don't want to unwrap this until we're about to go. So this is a kid's tray cover. So ultimately, it fits on the tray cover on the plane. Very beneficial because it pops up. So on the picture right here, when it pops up, think about it. When your kid has the crayons, when they have some snacks, what tends to happen is it just flows on the floor. And don't let it flow under somebody's seat and you can't get it, because I'm not getting on my knees getting under the seat until we get off that plane. And hopefully I can still find it if it ain't rolled down a plane somewhere. And so it's better equipped for everything to be on there. And then if your child has an iPad that can come out of the case, or maybe it's not in a case for whatever reason, there's a clear slot. I'll put a picture up, but like on the back, where you can slide in the iPad with a zipper. And let's just say the tray table is up, then you can actually put the iPad there as well. And so this has been on my list for a long time, and I just kind of kept it in my cart for Disney. But at this point, he needs it. The first 1 or 2 hours, my son really doesn't even watch his tablet nor cartoons. He plays with his airplanes. He sometimes, most of the time now, wears a pilot costume. I'm curious to see if he's going to try to wear it this time, because I need to take that into account with how I dress him for the plane, because the first time we did it, he had on sweats. He was sweating, but he did not want to take that pilot costume off. And so I'll pop a little picture up of him with his little pilot costume, and maybe a little video or something about him walking, in the airport. But he really loves to wear the pilot costume. And honestly, it gets him always in the cockpit. Hint, hint, if you have a child that likes pilots. And so that's all I have today for the first unboxing. Other things that came in here is I'm gonna get my hair done tomorrow with some crochet braids. You really can't see the hair because it's packaged up. And then I also got my vitamins from Rituals. I'll pop those over here. I got the regular multivitamin for women. I do the prenatal because it has all the vitamins. And then I also do the, I think it's called Synbiotic, but it has like the 3 prebiotic, probiotic, postbiotic. I'm butchering the names, but I'll make sure to put a picture of both of those up here. It's really important that you take your vitamins and of course stay hydrated. Other things that we're going to do to prep for the trip, at least when we check into the resort, is like do a grocery. We'll either do a grocery delivery, but because we're going to be staying actually with friends and family beforehand, we may just see if they can take us to the grocery store clearly and we get our stuff. And that way, when we go to the resort, we can just have our stuff with us versus paying extra to get it delivered, even though we do have Instacart and we have Amazon Prime. And so let me know if you have any questions from what I've shown you thus far. I'm actually going to go on my phone right now and I need to order the other items in my Amazon cart. And then once those get here, then I will do another mini haul. And then we'll wrap up this mini vlog. And then I'll see y'all when I start packing for the trip. All right. See you soon. Bye. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I am back. I'm actually going to do my son's box right now in the midst of me waiting on these other items to be ordered and delivered from Walmart and Amazon. And so I have my husband like set up like, my son getting in the bath or shower, and I'm cooking. So I'm gonna put on my timer, but I think that I can get this done in about 20 minutes. I think enough time to like let the potatoes roast in the oven for half of the time, right? So I'm gonna put together my desk. Excuse my office. It is a little chaotic right now, and it's probably gonna look worse as we get closer to packing for the travel, but I'm gonna put the box together on like my rising desk, but my rising desk looks a hot mess. All right. Okay, so I know you can't see me. I got my little snacks right here, but I have my paper cutter right here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is open up this box. So get my letter opener. And these boxes from Hobby Lobby is you can put the date right here. Open it, take everything out. So it's pretty, let's see, it probably goes to like the middle palm of my hand. So it's not that deep. So the top goes on it, take everything out. And the first thing I need to do is make sure that the shirt is gonna roll up in here. That's the biggest thing. So I'm gonna take this tag off. Do some folding, y'all, that I learned working at Finish Line in my college days. Oh, man. And just gonna roll it up like that. And it goes. So now I need to make it look a little prettier, I guess. Well, he gonna yank it out anyway. So, like that. Like that. And then I'm probably gonna use the label maker. Let me get my label maker.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time.